the good thing for us right now is we talked about it a ton in the preseason and all the way through that we were going to play with a little more intent, play a little harder. And I think in these first two games, I can't say we exactly played and executed beautifully, but in the same breath, I thought we played really hard. 50-50 balls that last year we just didn't get. We scrolled it out in tape, and in the Lewis game there was 10 of those type of opportunities, and we came away with 9 of them. So that's a huge positive as far as where we need to start and where this team needed to start. So getting that done, and then having a miracle half-court shot go in doesn't hurt, but we've been on the other end of about 4 of those. So it feels really good that we actually got one on our side for once.
You said you like the idea of playing at home to start the year. Short trip, do you feel like that was a benefit to you guys?
Oh, for sure. I mean, especially you look at our next 2 trips. So, I mean, that when you're where we are, anything less than 2 hours is a home game. So, yeah, it was nice to get on the bus and know we only had an hour and a half to get home. That's for sure.
They play with enough speed this weekend. You always talk about that was one thing you wanted to make them play faster.
We're getting close. I thought at times we did. Right now for us, when fatigue starts to set in, we're doing a nice job of going to the bench, but we're not getting those guys really understand the play at that same type of pace. So, on the week, I think both games we were right around 63, 65 field goal attempts. I mean, we're trying to get that up to about 70, 75. If we're doing that, I'd be really happy.
What are you expecting out of this week?
Oh man, what a tough trip. Which, I mean, you want to find out where you're at. We're going to find out real quick. Moorhead is a really good team, and then Southwest Minnesota preseason ranked, I think, in the top 15. Everybody back from a team that was one away from the Elite Eight last year. So 2 really, really good opponents. I think for our guys it's kind of fun. Moorhead's a really cool place to play. They have always draw incredibly well. So going into a hostile environment and seeing what you're made of is right now kind of where we need to see where we're at as a team.
Where do you feel yourself at as a team?
I think right now we're a team that if we can continue to improve, and that's what everybody's goal is, right? But there's enough pieces and offensive weapons that we have a chance to have a good team. I mean, have a team that can be in that top level of the GLIAC, getting still looking up at a few teams, but biting at their heels. And again, so far, from week to week with this group, I've really seen them improve. So if we can continue on that for the next couple of weeks, I think that's a great thing right now. Is from a scoring standpoint, I think we're playing very average offense as far as really reading and seeing what's going on, and we're averaging 81 points a game. So if we can find that and on the other side maintain the defensive pressure that we've been able to get, we can do some really good things.
Is Will back to the player that you thought he'd be last year?
Well, that's funny because yes and no. I mean, I have to remind myself every once in a while this is like his 10th game. I'm expecting him to play like a seasoned veteran. So there's some mental mistakes that he's making, but he's making some freshman mistakes. I mean, it's a whole new ball game when you're out there. But what he gives us at the 4 is someone that, and right now he's not shooting the ball really well, but an inside presence that can go out and knock down a 3 is huge. And I've been really happy with his defense. I think he's really picked it up on the defensive side.